And welcome! I'm Scatterbrain, and this is Back to the Future, the game. Last episode, we stole a potted plant. And we also chased Doc Brown out of here. We found Emmett, and now we have to get some dirt on Edna. So what we need to do, I assume, is probably figure out where this potted plant's gonna go. I'm assuming it goes in the phone booth. Because we're gonna try and trick Edna to come in here. I've been calling you a snoop for a long time. You've been doing nothing but snooping, let's be honest. Okay, cool. So what we need to do now is get Edna to answer the phone. How am I gonna do that? I don't know. Okay, let's make a phone call. Let's real quick, we didn't see what the blue button did last episode. Press the blue button.
In the mood for fun? The House of the Future comes equipped with a modern home entertainment center.
Modern.
Chinese checkers and everything.
Yeah. Oh man. Just the fact that it's just so unmodern, like, I understand it's 1930, but even in 1930, a radio was still just a radio.
Phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Please recite the phone number
Or in the
to
privacy of your own
dial.
hand. You know, I don't know why that didn't
Your
work.
phone helmet experience.
Right, okay, let's call phone booth of the future.
4253.
And there's
Hill
Trixie
Valley
again.
Expo, Techni speaking. Who's this?
I'm sorry, Techni. Harry Callahan, Carl Sagan.
This is Carl Sagan.
Ooh, the
Carl
mysterious
Sagan.
Mr. Sagan. What do you want?
I want to talk to Edna. You put Edna Strickland on the phone for me.
Sure thing, Mr. Sagan.
I'm in charge of this.
Strickland, somebody actually wants to talk to you.
Somebody actually wants to talk to you.
Mr. Sagan, what happened? I thought you were distracting Emmett.
No. Oh, yes.
I'm better
of course
than that.
I was.
You're an
Then
ass.
why is Emmett standing here, valiantly trying to convince Detective Parker that he should be allowed to go
At least he's
through
doing
with
it
this
valiantly.
ever so dangerous display of wrong-headed technology?
What
'Cause I
can
told him
say?
to?
I was outsmarted by that wily Yakov Smirnov.
This is
Well,
not-
that puts a crimp in our plan.
that-
Yes,
you guys have a
yes,
plan?
About that plan.
I don't like the fact that you have a plan. Okay, your dark secret might be a little on the nose. Lay off Yakov is probably a little on the nose. Telling me about our plan is not going to... I already know what the plan is. Your dark secret, I guess.
Regarding, you know what?
You know what?
I don't know.
The little matter we were whispering about yesterday.
Oh, that! As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought it up. I was thinking, wouldn't it be a good idea to pin it all on Yakov Smirnov?
All of it. All of it on me.
Pin what on him exactly?
You know, it!
It. Can you be a little more
Oh, I get
specific?
it. You're still sore about going to jail.
I'm always sore about going to jail. Jail's
if
not
you
a...
hadn't come galumphing up to me
good
right after I
place.
started the fire, I could have gotten clean away, and I never would have had to divert suspicion to you.
She's the speakeasy arsonist.
No crap!
Is somebody with you?
No, it's just you and me. You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them. Every night they'd open up their doors serving illegal drinks and
There was
loose
nothing
women,
wrong with
flaunting their
them.
depravity to the world, and the authorities did nothing. So I
Because
did
there
what
was
any
nothing wrong with them.
right-thinking,
Women like
well-willed
you are the
woman would
reason
do.
that
I
speakeasies had to
and
exist in the
such
first
a
place.
gorgeous action it was too. The fires were so beautiful. The alcohol made them go up in such pretty blue flames. Where was I?
You're
Explaining why
psychotic.
You burned down the speakeasies.
Yes. Did you find my answer to your liking?
It was very revealing. Hang up.
What?
Jeez, Edna was always a loon.
Oh yeah.
That confession's good enough for Parker.
Oh yeah, she's always been a loon. Well, that worked out way better than I ever could have expected it to.
Hiya, folks. It's me,
Hi, Techni.
Muse of Progress.
Muse of
gracing you
Progress.
Once again with my presence. And speaking of presents, what better gift could Hill Valley offer the world than this magnificent science and technology exhibit? Hey, folks? If you haven't done so already,
It's a pretty good thing to
I urge
offer, I
each and
guess. I
every
mean, you could
one
probably
of
think
to
of
take a
something
peek
better,
at
but this is kind of
Furnishings
cool.
of the future, right here in our main hall. Tickets are available from me, Techni, at our information desk.
I am the guy. I'm the muse of whatever progress. I also sell tickets. Progressively selling tickets to get you to progressively go into our exhibits while I progressively make money. Okay, so we're gonna grab the recording booth over here, or the recording device. Grab that up.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all
It doesn't sound anything like Doc.
I think a lot of people are going to be interested in that answer.
I'm interested in that answer. All right, well, Parker, I've got your evidence.
Oh,
Can't say I don't.
oh. Hello.
Shut up,
Hey,
Edna.
Danny.
Do you mind, comrade? I'm busy trying to keep Emmett from letting you lead him into the biggest mistake of his life.
Mistake? My biggest mistake was
This'll only
You,
take a minute.
yes. We know.
our plant recorder. It's not a good idea to steal police property.
It really
Listen.
isn't, actually.
No, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all
It's definitely a felony.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
Edna, you're the arsonist?
Detective Parker, surely you're not going to believe this crudely manufactured forgery of a recording.
I'm not sure.
It's
what to
1931. I can't crudely
believe, but
fit.
based on this crudely manufactured forgery, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to come down to the station to answer a few questions about your whereabouts on the night of the Speakeasy fires.
Emmett?
Yeah, that's probably a good
You're on
idea.
your own, darling.
And yes, you are on your
Oh,
own.
very
Now
well.
get out.
Heavens, what's that?
Why does everyone fall
You
for
know,
that?
One of these days, I should really stop falling for that.
Not to sound callous,
At least someone
but does this
acknowledges
mean I
it.
can demonstrate my invention?
Let's take that as a yes.
Greetings and salutations
Worst
to
cop
all our honored
ever.
guests. I am Techne, Muse of Progress.
Yeah, we know.
It is my pleasant task once again to highlight one of the great minds who was hard at work building a better tomorrow.
Except
I think that's me.
it's not going to do
I'm next
anything.
on the roster.
But are you ready?
No, I don't have a choice. Did you bring the static accumulator?
Of course I
Oh,
did.
right. Here you go.
What do you think this is?
Great. Come on, let's get up there.
You told me to bring it, I brought it. Why wouldn't I bring it? I've spent like 4 hours here already.
One of this kid's gizmos just might take off and change the life of everybody in town.
Oh, it'll take
Could it
off.
be the very thing he's brought to share with us today?
It's probably not in the way you think.
Time the world was changed by
This is going to be an unmitigated failure. If you guys remember back to the beginning of this whole endeavor at this point, whole series, this is going to be a complete
Like
failure.
all systems are go.
She was only 19.
Wish me luck.
So hold your Snickers
Don't have to.
and to be proud. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Emmett Brown.
Yay, Emmett! Objection. Oh, that's his father.
Your Honor, I hereby demand that the scientific demonstration of one Emmett Lathrop Brown be terminated and forfeit by reason of insanity.
Doc Brown
I declare him to
went
be in
and talked to his
contempt of
father.
me, his father. Where is he? Hand him over this instant.
It's not like we have him captive. Jeez.
Ugh, that boy.
Okay. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Talk to Emmett? Emmett, what do I do?
Don't give me away.
I don't want to. Jump in the levitator and
Jump in
go.
the Levitator and go. What's he gonna do?
Shoot me down with an anti-aircraft gun?
I don't think he has one of those in his back pocket. You look silly.
Come on, Emmett, you can't miss your big moment. You don't look very dignified crouching down there, you know.
Better undignified than dead.
He has a very, very valid point.
I thought you weren't scared of your father anymore.
When he's in a mood like this, I'd have to be suicidal not to be scared.
I know how that is.
Well, let me
I know
talk
how it
to
is.
him.
My mom can get in moods like that. And you just do what she says and go along with it so you don't die. My mother's a wonderful person, but like everyone, she can get angry. I mean, that's just a normal thing. Hey, Judge, what's up?
You don't think you can shelter
You,
him?
have you ever seen me before? Emmett's gone.
Emmett's gone. You just missed him.
Young man, I've been sitting on the bench of Hill Valley Criminal Court for 15 years. I can smell a dissembler a mile away. Now, are you going to turn him over, or will I have to use force?
I think if you've been sitting on
Antagonize him.
the bench for 15
Well, if you're
years, you
not
know
gonna say
threatening a
anything-
17-year-old is
Sweet
really
is up there
illegal.
with you.
Thanks a lot.
Son, I order you to come down from there this second. Fear!
Okay. He just turned his back on him. Let's try and talk to him again.
I want to speak to my son.
He doesn't want to speak to you.
Emmett's not ready to talk to you directly.
Oh, God. I suppose you're his mouthpiece.
I suppose I
guess
am.
so. Yeah.
You're intimidating him?
If I can say so,
I think
sir.
he knows
Problem
he's
is
intimidating
you're
him.
coming on too strong. You intimidate him.
I don't intimidate him enough. That's the problem.
He knew that. Yes, he definitely knew this.
You can't talk him out of it. His mind is made up.
So, if talking won't work, there's always thrashing.
Okay, now you're threatening to beat your son. That's just not very nice. Can't this wait?
You two have it out later.
You mean after he's gone through with this ridiculous stunt?
What? How
Yeah.
bad could it possibly be? Okay, well that's not
Stay right there.
that's
I'm
not going
anywhere.
anywhere. Neither is he.
You dare to disobey a direct order?
I think he does. I think he does. Do I have anything? I don't have anything in my pockets. It's gonna help me out of this one. Emmett,
Emmett.
what do
I'm
I do?
not talking to him. There's no point.
I know. He's got to give you a fair trial. What's your plan? What's your plan?
So, what's your
I
plan?
would love to know what your plan
I
is.
just stand here like this indefinitely. After a few centuries, the process of petrification will set in, and that'll be that.
Okay, that is a plan.
It's not a very good plan. Bite the bullet.
Just go deal with them. What have you got to lose?
That's
His
what
ass?
they said to Custer.
Mostly. That's what they said to Custard. Okay. Yep.
I'll be right
you know what?
back.
That's reasonable. That's reasonable. I don't know if they actually said that to Custard, but somebody probably should have. Is there anything else I can click on? I can click on Emmett again.
I'm not-
Okay, that's not... Okay, that's not helping.
I'll be right back.
I'm counting to 4.
I'm counting to
Try.
fun?
Try.
Are you German? Is that what's going on?
So, is your client prepared to make a statement?
Well, at least we're talking about this like we're, you know, in a courtroom. It's kind of civil. No. There's nothing
Stay
there to
right
say.
there.
Nothing new.
Fear.
This is the only thing we haven't
Maybe
tried.
He'll give you a fair chance to explain yourself. He is a judge, after all.
Are you supposed to?
Yes, a judge who's already passed sentence. He won't listen to me. He never has.
I'll be right back.
You dare to disobey a direct order?
What do I do?
So,
He says you won't. Okay, fine. He says you won't
He
listen.
says
I have a
it's
new
no
option.
use talking to you. You never listen?
that only shows how pig-headed he is. Of course I'll listen. If he can justify his craziness, I'll be only too happy to indulge it.
Stay right there.
How do you? I mean, the fact that you think it's craziness and that he has to justify it pretty much means you've already passed judgment. I mean, it's just
I'm
that's
not
just how it
talking to
works,
him.
I guess.
There's
But
no point.
he promised he'd listen to
You
you.
heard him. He said he'll listen to you.
Well,
At least give it a shot.
Yeah, come on. What do you really have to lose? You know, except for the
Father.
ability to sit down for the next few weeks.
you've never understood the first thing about me. All you
Okay,
wanna do is
yelling's
step
not
on me,
helping.
squelch my
Not that I
natural
should say
instincts.
anything.
You don't know what it's like to be
Let's
young. You
understand.
don't know what it's
You're a
like to
big,
have
overgrown
dreams, to have
baby who
ambitions
wants
so
everything
great
his
and
own
so
way.
powerful that they've
Scratch
got a
you,
life
punch
of
you,
is going well.
scratch you,
And it's
instead
all
of
you
your
can do
mother
to
and
hang
judge
on for
every
dear
word of
life
your
while they
cockney
gallop on where
wins.
they must.
Then don't
This
chalk it up
is
to
America,
you,
Pop.
If
And
I
in
was
America,
identical
a
age, my
person
father
doesn't
would have
have
given
to
me
do
a
what his
sound
father
thrashing.
did.
And
Isn't
good
that
for
why you
him.
came to America? To live
going well.
where there wouldn't be so many rules? Well, we talked. Are you happy?
No. That wasn't talking. That wasn't anything close to talking. All right,
Care
Emmett,
to
now what do
play
you have to say?
peacemaker again, Pollyanna?
Don't call me Pollyanna. It might seem impossible. His bark is worse than his bite. He only yells because he loves you. Fine,
Down.
let's do
He's
that.
just worried about you hurting yourself.
No amount of physical pain could equal the pain he's already inflicted to my spirit.
My spirit is broken. His bark is worse than his
Okay,
bite.
so
I guess he's a
got strong
dog.
personality.
Strong personality. Lord save us from strong fathers. Why couldn't I have been born to a nice, wimpy milquetoast?
Yeah, well, that's no picnic either.
Yeah, I definitely know a thing about that.
Fathers can change.
Well, I mean, if you go back in time to 1950 something and mess up the timeline and have him punch Biff Tannen in the face, yes, your parents can change. It might seem impossible,
I
but
don't
it's
know.
not.
I think you two are on the verge of a breakthrough.
Apparently. Okay, that's all I can say. Did he just growl? Okay,
Please,
fine.
You gotta get out of Emmett's way.
I have yet to hear a compelling or even coherent reason why.
That's true. He didn't actually give him a reason. He just kind of yelled about how he never listens. It's important to Emmett.
See, Your Honor, it's just that this demo is so important to
Yeah, don't
Emmett.
you care about what's important to your son?
Childish kerfuffle. He'll forget all about it in 2 weeks' time.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem.
Emmett's just...
Stubborn, willful, single-minded, incorrigible, and obsessed.
Is there a problem with that?
But if you look at it from the right angle, those traits are kind of...
Yeah, that's actually, those are good things.
That may be your angle,
You have
son,
passion.
but I'm not so sure it's the right one. Make no mistake, those are traits that lead to trouble. He gets them from his mother.
Obviously, they're not married anymore.
Look, Your Honor, you don't see it, but there's an awful lot riding on Emmett's demonstration.
Yeah,
All the
like
more
my
reason why I've
future
got
and my
put a
ability
stop
to
it.
get home.
Look me in the eyes, young man. I expect you know my son pretty well by now. Do you seriously think his exhibition is going to be a success?
No, absolutely not.
Maybe not. I mean, isn't Emmett entitled to make a few mistakes?
Emmett has exceeded his quota for one lifetime. It's my
Okay.
job as his
That's
father
fair.
to see to it there are no more mistakes.
Emmett's different from
Emmett's
you.
just trying to make a name for
Jeez,
himself.
just having all
Maybe
sorts of
things were different
conversations.
when you were
How
a
does it
kid,
only
but
give me one
nowadays,
choice?
You gotta take chances.
But it still
What
lets me
do
make a
you
choice. That
know
was
about
dumb.
taking chances. Try moving to a strange country where you don't speak the language. There's only $2 to your name.
You know what it's like to only have
You
$2
bet
to your name.
Sucks me, and I made out all right too.
How'd your dad feel about it at the time?
Papa, he was fit to be tied. He called me a disobedient little...
Yeah, the same thing you're doing to Emmett?
So your father didn't approve of you coming to America?
Well,
It's a good movie, Coming to
Papa
America.
never really
Something like that.
understood the younger generation. He came around a bit in the end, but by then it was too late to.
To what?
Tell him I'll listen to him. I want to listen to him. If he wants to talk.
And not yell? Please, Emmett, don't yell. His bark is worse than that. He says you're like your mother.
He says you get your
It's probably
stubbornness from your
not
mother.
a,
Well, that's the limit. He's not satisfied with insulting me. He's got to drag my mother through the dirt, too. Mother isn't at all like me. She's gentle and sweet and endlessly patient. If anything, I'm more like... Just skip it.
Skip it. Okay. How do I get you to talk to him? What did you just say?
You were starting to say
He was
that you're
starting to
like-
say he was like his
Skip
father.
it.
Can it be that you and your dad?
No, next subject.
Next subject?
Stop being a dope.
Yeah, stop being
You
a
got your
dope.
pride. Okay, I get it. And so does he. But what's the harm in trying to make peace with the guy? He's your family, and family's
Yeah, you gotta
important.
love your family,
Sometimes it's,
man.
well, even more important than we realize.
May I come up?
Sure. Why not?
So, you think my new invention is a disaster waiting to happen?
Yes, yes I do. And I'm here to say, if any son of mine is going to make of himself a public disaster, I insist on being there to support him.
Yay! He's gonna support me! Great.
You're gonna change your tune once you see this baby go airborne. You see, the force field generated by the static accumulator. Marty, give Trixie the signal. We're ready for liftoff.
What's the signal? Is he just yelling? Oh, it's just waving.
Good.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us through that unavoidable delay.
Unavoidable.
And now the Hill Valley Expo is pleased as punch to present Mr. Emmett Brown and his electrokinetic levitator.
Yeah, this is gonna crash and burn. But it's gonna be funny to watch. Oh wow, it's working! Yeah, it's going well right this particular second. Dude, I think you need an oil change. What happened? What just happened? Okay, so that was, I'm assuming that ended there was him crashing and burning.
Hey! Hey, stop! Get back here!
Edna stole my car!
Are you okay?
I thought I could change her. Things could be different.
Yeah, turns out you couldn't, and she's psychotic.
Forget about it. Come on. We gotta find a way to stop her before...
No, don't come any closer.
Yeah, he's disappearing, remember?
But...
Move! Marty!
Well, that's not good. Well, Carl Sagan's dead. That went well.
Oh my God, Doc! Say something.
Chromium, lithium, potassium, iridium, titanium.
CLPI.
I'll get help.
Newspaper.
What? You mean?
Yeah, our newspaper. Local vendor presented with key to city. I guess he's dying happy.
Get you to a hospital, Doc. You're gonna be okay.
He's disappearing, dude.
Oh, I think I am going to be okay, Marty.
No, come on, Doc. Doc, don't do this. Don't go.
Okay, so he died and disintegrated all at the same time. That went well.
Doc, come back.
Yeah, how are we supposed to get back?
Doc?
Got the crazy hair going.
Have you been out here the whole time?
Sorta, not really.
Damn it. Is it over already?
Oh, it's over all right. You missed a very wild party. I'm afraid I've been banned from the expo for the next 50 years. And if I were you, I wouldn't go back in either. At least not until all the broken glass is swept up.
He destroyed so much stuff.
What was I thinking? Naturally, the ionic wind generated by an electromagnet of that size is going to play havoc with a merely mechanical steering mechanism. We need a much more advanced control system.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if we could find a way to translate the body's own gravitational field into electrokinetic force. One might be able to direct the ionic current simply by shifting one's weight. Oh, great Scott, that's it!
Did you figure it out? What comes next, I guess, yeah.
What comes next?
Work, work, and more work. A few more stumbles, followed by a breakthrough or two. The way I see it, it's those little mistakes along the way that advance us along the pathway of knowledge.
Sweet.
Come on, there's no time to lose. Let's get back to the lab and...
And what?
I'm sorry, is something wrong?
Yeah.
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost somebody.
Oh, how sad. Anyone I know?
Yes. The future mayor, Carl Sagan. Carl Sagan, I guess. Why not?
Carl Sagan.
What? The guy who tried to hire me in there? You were friends with him? Strange. But how?
Don't worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you. What?
You're a complete mystery to me, Marty. Where you come from, what you're doing here. But there's one thing I do know. Whatever it is, it does have something to do with me.
Yeah, this whole thing has been revolving around him the whole entire time. And he picked up my newspaper.
Come on, let me see. I deserve an explanation.
He does deserve an explanation. Also, you look like Goku. All right.
Okay, here goes.
I hope I don't destroy the whole space-time continuum.
What's that?
An explanation. But you've got to promise me. don't look at it until you get the key to the city.
Huh?
Emmett!
Just promise.
Emmett! Where are you, my son?
I'll be right there, Pop. Key to the city? I don't understand.
I'm not sure I
You can't
understand.
understand. Not for a long time. It would do irreparable damage to something. Just say you promise.
Okay, I promise.
Perfect. Except I left him a note in 1955 before, and it didn't do irreparable damage to the space-time continuum. Whatever. How am I getting home?
I will see you again, right?
Guarantee it.
Oh, yeah.
Emmett!
No, but see, how am I getting home? Did anybody think of that? I don't know how I'm getting home. Oh, is Doc back for us? He must have read the newspaper and come back for us.
Hey, it worked.
So, you were the same Marty. Funny how memory can play tricks on a person. I remembered you being much taller.
I was he was much younger.
How was the ceremony?
Long. You've got a theatrical way of sending messages.
Only way I could do it without messing up your timeline.
Very clever. But what are you doing in 1931?
Oh, that's a long story. Oh, is that a long
I
story?
came to stop you from marrying Edna.
Edna Strickland? I could never marry her. I mean, she was my first love, but after she broke my heart and tried to sabotage my career, I never saw her again.
Yeah, she's probably in jail.
Never mind, it's better I don't know. Let's just get back to 1986. That is, unless your presence has caused any other time anomalies.
I really hope not.
No. Well, I'm still a little confused about my...
Who the hell is that?
Where is he? Where's that no-good son of mine? He's not worthy of the McFly name. You see my Artie anywhere?
Artie McFly?
That's the one. Just got a call from Melvin at the city records office. He tells me the dad-blamed fool's gone and got himself hitched to a Canadian floozy. Can you believe it?
Hitched?
Married. I swear, that boy's gonna put his pop on an own grave.
So that's how she got her job back. Ah, he's married the wrong grandma. I mean, Trixie's not my grandma. And if she's not my grandma, I'm not me. Wait, that was Great-Grandpa Willie.
Yeah?
I met him when he was a baby. He peed on me. Holy crap, Doc, I'm gonna disappear again.
Calm down, Marty. You seem reasonably solid right now. Whatever the problem is, I'm sure we can undo it with the help of...
That car!
We're in trouble.
Great.
How the hell did she get back here?
Where did she go?
She?
You? You're not Edna.
No, I'm not.
What's going on here? Is this some plot to put me in the nut house?
No,
No,
it's
actually,
all
we're
very
really trying
simple,
not to
Danny.
do that.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Tell me, did I or did I not just chase Edna Strickland off in this car?
There's more than one car?
This exact car, but a car just like it.
A car with a nasty habit of disappearing into thin air?
Well,
Wait, Edna Strickland just disappeared in the DeLorean?
If that's what you call it. It made a loud noise, and then wham! Nothing!
Great Scott! Marty, do you have any notion what date she might have jumped to?
none at all, Doc. See, that DeLorean's time circuits are out of whack. They could jump to any date at all.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Let's just hope she jumped into the future. The far future. If she's jumped into the past...
You think she might mess up the time stream? Wait a minute. This is Edna.
Of course she
would
would.
mess up the time stream.
Guys, you mind telling me what the hell you're...
What? Where'd he go? Did she destroy all of Hill Valley? What?
Doc? Did we just leave Hill Valley?
No, Hill Valley just left us.
Just left us.
Yeah.
How?
Let him say it.
Something must have happened to it. A long time ago.
What, though? Hey, it's my grandpa again. Hayesville Mercantile
Well, now,
Deliveries.
You two look at my lost. Hey, what on earth is that thing?
That was a car.
It's an experimental vehicle. Pay it no mind.
Look, maybe you can help us.
Your son and that Canadian? Yeah, sure, why not?
Did your son just marry a Canadian saloon singer named Trixie?
Artie? Pshaw, that boy ain't got nerve to ask a girl to the church social. You acquainted with him?
Only
Sort of.
slightly.
He's my
We're
grandfather.
Just passing through. We hope.
Tell us.
Where's Hill Valley?
For Hill Valley.
Well, which is it, a hill or a valley?
No, it's a town. It's a town called Hill Valley.
Hill Valley, a town? Say, I think I once heard that there was a town here a long time ago. Don't know much about it, though.
Just as I suspected.
When did it go away?
did Hill
That's
Valley
kind
go
of the
away?
important question.
Oh, heck, I don't know. That was all before I was born.
Then whatever it was must have happened at least 45 years ago.
At least?
Nobody much cares to settle around here nowadays. My dad tried to buy a farm in this area years ago, but he got run off by Scary Mary.
Scary Mary?
Well, that's what we all call her. Lives a couple miles from here. I make a monthly drop at her place. She's a fiend for news. Takes all the papers in the county, never throws one away. Say, if there's anybody who could tell you what happened to Hill Valley, it's her.
I'm sure she could.
This to her?
I'm sure it's not Edna at all.
Sorry, fellas, but I'm pretty sure she won't talk to you.
Oh, she'll talk to us. Oh, she'll talk
she'll
to
talk
us.
to me. I'm pretty good with women.
The thing
No,
is,
you're not.
Guys, Mary's older than dirt, but she's also a little tetched, if you catch my drift. She doesn't like strangers.
I'm sure we can handle her.
We'll be very polite. Please, we gotta see her.
Well, okay, if you insist. Take a right turn just after the bridge, then follow the wheel ruts till they come to an end. You'll have to go the last quarter mile on foot. Good luck, and don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, I heed your warning, but it's not gonna stop me. You know it's Edna. Can the DeLorean still fly? I hope the DeLorean can still fly. Are we getting there? No solicitors, beware of cat. Scary cat.
Mary Pickford.
Where'd she get that name? Edna Strickland, Mary Pickford. Hey, it's the parts to the DeLorean. What's left of it? She dismantled it? Wipe your feet. Right. Yep. I get it. She doesn't want visitors. Alright guys, I think that's where I'm going to end today's video. I believe next episode is probably going to be the final one. This one was a little long, I know, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if the video was going to, or if the whole thing was going to end, but we might have one more episode. It's only going to probably be a few minutes long, maybe 10 minutes, but I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you don't, I don't know what I'm talking about. Thank you all very much for watching. If you did enjoy, go down below, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. You can watch the videos around the screen, or you can do any of that. I don't know. It's up to you. You're the ones with the mouse, you know, mouse. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!